a long time to realize. I am so sorry for hurting you in any way that I did. Y'all, she was my best friend. My best friend. Y'all think that Precious was just, that was God working through both of us. And we gonna fucking do it again. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Staten Island. We love y'all.
So have you guys heard the news that Monique and the director Lee Daniels has finally squashed their beef after 13 years? I'm pretty sure you guys know about the beef. Monique called out Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah all at one time during the interview, basically saying that she was mistreated by all three of them, and it led to her being blackballed in Hollywood. Now, she made claims that Lee Daniels allegedly said that she was difficult to work with after she won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in his movie Precious back in 2009. Now, of course, she made claims and accusations that basically Lee Daniels was saying she was difficult to work with because she would not do press for free, and she basically made like $500,000 for the role that she played in Precious, but that did not include her actually working and doing press and publicity and promotion for the actual film. And with her not wanting to do that, they said that she was difficult to work with. And this made it so Monique was blackballed. And then, of course, she had a squabble with Oprah because allegedly Oprah brought Monique's family members, I believe including her mother and her brother, and I believe her father was on Oprah. Personal family business and dark family secrets was unveiled on the Oprah show. And this was after Monique allegedly told Oprah that she did not want her family on her show. So, she had issues with that. And then she basically said that somewhere in between there, Tyler Perry was involved and basically told Monique to let the situation go. He wasn't really caring about her feelings, even though she reached out to him for help. It was just a squabble, a big mess. Well, as of today, of course, I heard a rumor that reportedly Monique and Lee Daniels have reunited, and Lee Daniels actually just hired Monique for an upcoming Netflix film, Demon House, and it's going to be co-starring Andra Day. Of course, you guys remember her from the United States versus Billie Holiday film on Netflix, and she got several nominations for that. Well, Monique is currently actually replacing Octavia Spencer in the film role, and Lee Daniels made an official announcement on social media confirming that Monique and he have reunited together, and he simply put no caption needed with a heart, and you could see them embracing and hugging each other, and just really them loving on each other, and him kissing her on the face as well. And you could just see that they are at peace with everything, and I hope that this lasts. I'm happy to hear that they were able to work through their issues. If you guys don't remember, recently 50 Cent took to social media and was advocating for Monique, saying like, hey, you guys need to drop this vendetta against Monique, saying that he planned on actually hiring her. I don't know if that contributed to Lee Daniels apologizing to Monique and reaching out to her and changing his train of thought. And you know what I mean? I don't know if that was it, but I'm just so happy that Monique's career is starting to pick up and she's starting to get her accolades like she deserves, because she did not deserve to be blackballed just because she called out people for doing her wrong, allegedly. I feel like Monique, she had a good run with her comedic career. She's a legend. Of course, I watched The Parker. She did so much. She had such a long run on TV. Like, she is like that comedic genius. She is that comedian genius that she is, and she deserves her accolades while she's here and alive. And I'm so happy that Lee Daniels and Monique was able to sit down and figure out what went wrong between the two of them, and he apologized and he made his apology public. I feel like he embarrassed her publicly, so I'm glad that he was able to make the apology public and give her a shout out on social media. And it just seems genuine to me. I know a lot of people is probably like, oh, I don't know if it's genuine, but I feel like it's genuine. And you know, the other thing about this that makes it so full circle for me is the fact that this new movie is premiering on Netflix. And you guys remember, Monique actually boycotted Netflix because she was upset due to the lack of pay that she was receiving for a role that Netflix offered her for a comedy special. And they were basically trying to say that they wanted to give her about $500,000 for a comedy special, but she was upset due to them underpaying her. They didn't even offer her $1 million, but it was people like Amy Schumer and a few other comedians as well who got paid like 26 times what she got paid. They were getting contracts for like $20 million, and they didn't even see it for Monique to even give her $1 million or even $2 million at the least to start off and negotiate with her. And we already know how numbers work with Netflix. They probably negotiated off of how many people's going to tune into the special, but Monique is a part of the culture, and she ran an entire show on UPN, the Parkers, and that show lasted for a very long time, and it stayed on TV so long due to the fact that she has the support of so many people. So I feel like the whole idea of them lowballing her was BS, but I'm glad that, you know, this whole situation is actually working out, especially with the chaos going on with Will Smith and Chris Rock. And you guys, it makes me think, like, is the Oscar win like really a curse? Like people say it is. Like when you win an Oscar, is it a curse? Like I know Will Smith decided to go up there and smack Chris Rock after he had said what he said about Jada, but it had me like thinking, like, isn't it so weird that the week that Monique makes up with Lee Daniels, Will Smith wins his Oscar for Best Actor. And remember, Lee Daniels and Monique fell out after the Oscars as well. And it's just like so crazy. Like now they're reuniting. Will Smith is going through his own situation with winning an Oscar and then possibly taking it away due to his actions and him throwing hands at Chris Rock live on TV. But you guys, I'm just excited about this collaboration. I'm looking forward to seeing the work that they put together. Now, since Lee Daniels was the first person to come up and say, you know what, I'm ending this beef with Monique, I wonder if Tyler Perry and Oprah may follow. Now, this will be something great for the culture, be great for Black culture and entertainment, because like I said, you guys already know what it is when it comes to being a Black entertainer. It's so much discrimination, and it's very hard for people, especially people of color, to make it in Hollywood. So we need more people to, and more Black people to reunite and unite together and stop fighting against each other. You know, we're all in this struggle together. Let's try to help each other and push each other up and stop bringing each other down. But that is all I have to say about that commentary right now. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and hit the like button and hit the notification bell. This is the DJ Jericho podcast where I talk about entertainment news, world news, and gossip. You guys can check out my full podcast available right now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I will be dropping a brand new podcast this weekend. I want to say at the top of the next week, discussing everything that has occurred over the past week. It's been a lot going on with Will Smith, now with Monique, and we have a few other things that has occurred as well. But I'm going to talk about that. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys, all the new subscribers that have come to my channel. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Much love. Peace.